Plaintiffs Lisa and Charles Hitchcock say their daughters started having problems with the defendant over a boy. Lisa claims after the defendant left her daughter a threatening voicemail, she attacked her daughter. And the attack was so violent that Lisa's daughter thought the defendant was trying to kill her. They're suing for car damages and emotional distress. Defendants Samantha Paulus, her mother Rika, and her father Vern say Lisa's daughter is nothing but a gossip. And although Samantha admits that she has a violent temper, she denies that she was trying to kill Lisa's daughter. Vern admits that Lisa's daughter's car was damaged during the attack, but they feel they're being overcharged for the damages.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
My daughter Kaylin attends school with Samantha Paulus, and I wasn't aware of any problems between the two of them until I received a frantic phone call on March 30th, and I'd like for my daughter to share that story with you.
Yes, sir. Do you want to state your name?
I'm Kaylin Hitchcock.
Go ahead, tell me what's going on.
So like my mother said, I've known Samantha Paulus since 8th grade. I stopped being friends with Samantha Paulus in 9th grade after she had sex with my boyfriend.
I object. I never had sex with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Let me just put it out there. I stole her boyfriend from her after they were talking. They were on a break, but I never had sex with him.
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, not a big deal. So then it turned into a big deal on March 30th, 2009, when I was in 5th hour, and a girl that's a friend of mine came up to me and she said, you know, Sam got a DUI. And I just kind of looked at her and I giggled and I said, you know what, it serves her right, because Samantha kind of sort of has a reputation that she is a partier. She participates in like underage drinking. She was on probation freshman year and also on
For what?
probation.
Objection. Is that any of her business?
Yeah. Go ahead.
She was also on probation though when she attacked me.
All she's doing is giving me some background on your daughter to help prove her case.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm allowing her to do. What else?
That's pretty
Tell
much all
me
I have
about
for
this
now.
attack you're referring to.
I went along with my school day after I said what I said, you know,
This
that
is
she
in
deserved
March
it.
of '09?
Yes.
Does this have to do with the car
This
damages?
is the day that it happened, yes.
All right, so
Okay.
let me allow her to give some background first before we get into the specifics.
Okay.
Young lady, you want to say, tell her?
Well, it all started 9th grade when I stole her boyfriend from her. And ever since then, she's the kind of person that when she finds something out or something, she'll talk about it. And like she just gossips nonstop about stuff that she doesn't even know about. And I did not get a DUI.
You've never had a DUI?
No, never had a DUI, nothing like that.
Okay.
And like I did get caught drinking, but that's a different story and a different day. But my friend was like, Kaylin was talking about you in class, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna call her and see what's up. So I called her and she didn't answer. So then I got nasty and I left her a nasty message. And then we were pulling out of the parking lot and she was on her phone. I was like, okay, well,
So because someone told you she was talking about you, you called her?
yeah,
And
because I
left
wanted
her a
to show
nasty message?
Because she didn't answer. That's why I left her a nasty message.
Okay.
I got the anger get the best of me.
You let anger get the best of you.
Yes. And then so
Have you been on probation before?
Yes, I have.
For what?
Fighting before. But that was because my sister was getting jumped, so I jumped in. So
Gotcha. Sister was fighting, so you start fighting.
Yeah.
Both of you violent. What else?
That's it.
Good enough. What do you want to tell me happened March of '09?
Okay, I was on the phone with my boyfriend and we were talking, and I kept getting a beep from a number that I didn't recognize. So after about the 3rd time, I decided, you know, maybe I should answer this. It might be important. So I decided to click over and chaos broke loose. I heard nothing but foul language, screaming, yelling, pull over, pull over, pull over, I'm gonna beat you up, pull over, except that's me PG-13ing it. But I have a voice.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Objection with that.
You can talk and sit down in class, but you can't answer your phone when someone calls you. Yeah, that's why your mom already has charges against me. Don't think I'm not fighting with you just because your boyfriend cheated on you and freshman year and I got him. Ha ha ha. Did I have sex with him before you did?
Impressive.
All right. What happened after that?
She then proceeded to tell me to pull over, and when I objected and I said, I'm not gonna pull over, I'm not gonna fight you, you know, she told me, all right, fine, I'm gonna bash your windows out. I said, go for it. Do you know how much trouble you're gonna get in if you do? So then the next thing I know, phone line goes dead. She's at my window banging on it. I go to grab for the hand, I go to
You
lock
had stopped?
it. I'm stopped at a stoplight.
She comes up, bangs on your window.
She's banging on the window. She grabs onto the doorknob before I can lock the door. She opens the door, grabs me by the hair, punches me in the head several times, rips me out of the car. So at this time, I'm basically on the ground. The car is moving. She's beating me. And it's not the kind of beating you see in a high school where they're going for your face, they're trying to act all cool. This is her trying to beat me in the temple repeatedly. I honestly thought she was trying to kill me. I thought she was trying to kill me.
Mom is shaking her head, no. Were you there?
No, but my daughter wouldn't kill anybody.
But your daughter wouldn't
She
kill
doesn't
you?
have a temper that bad that she wanted to kill you.
Yes,
All right.
she
But you
does.
did.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she
know-
does.
How would you know what I am like?
You've already admitted to being violent.
I am violent. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Well, then that's
But-
how we would know what you would do. Mom?
But she's
did
making
you
it
know
look like
that?
she's gonna kill her.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Violent
According to
people
my
may
medical
do so.
bills-
If you are generally violent, as your daughter admits to being.
She has an anger problem, I
No,
admit
she
that.
said violent. She said, I am violent. Why you look up there?
No.
Now you're
No.
being disrespectful.
No.
And let me
Sorry.
tell you, the only way you could hold them liable, the parents, for the acts of a child, is that they are negligent in supervising the child. Because you all wouldn't otherwise be able to sue the mother and the dad if they were doing their best, but as we've just observed. Want to do that again? That's how you do it? Go ahead.
And the car there's nobody in the car. It's moving across, it's starting to move across the intersection. And the speed limit posted was 45. So not only could she have killed me, herself, and anybody trying to drive through this intersection, but at any given time, the car could have come around the corner, and the only way that they would have known we were there is after they would have hit one of us. I was wearing clogs that day, thank God, because if I wasn't, my foot would have got run over. It ran over my shoe, taking my shoe off, and that caused me to sprain my ankle. She repeatedly, like I said, tried to beat me. I felt as if she was trying to shove me under the car.
Was she arrested?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Prosecuted?
She went to juvie for 15 days.
Would you want to show me something there, ma'am?
I have pictures. I was going to tell you about this, but I did take her to the urgent care.
Bruises in the back of the ear,
Yes.
in the back of the head, elbows.
Those are just, I had jeans on, so of course, you know.
All right. Defendants, let's hear from you.
Okay. Well, this is my side of the story. I saw her come out of the parking lot, so I called her again. And it was one time that I called her, and she answered on the first ring. I was like, you could pull over now, and we could fight without anything. And she's like, come up to my window, provoking me to come up to her window. She's like, no, just come up to my window and see what happens. Just see what happens. So I was like, all right, being the kind of person not to back down, went up to her window, knocked on her window. She opened her door. Then we started arguing. And then at that time, I just couldn't take her yelling at me anymore, so I hit her. And then she unbuttoned her seatbelt, and as soon as she was getting out of the car, I hit her. And so we have pictures also, and if she sprained her ankle, why does she go to school perfectly fine the next day?
Ma'am, you wanted to say something.
If it's emotional distress, the same day this accident happened, she was on MySpace bragging that she was going to get a new car.
All right, you want to hand me that? And you say that to say she wasn't distressed about what happened.
Right.
She took it in stride like another day at school, another day at the red light. Sir, do you want to say anything?
We weren't sure actually what year the car was, sir. So we did bring out 90 through 97 on the Blue Book price. We have pictures of the car after it has actually been hit by the pole. And the car actually has been damaged before, too.
No, it was just a ding in the back. The fender was fixed.
And you say it was damaged like this already?
No, the front end is where it hit the pole.
Oh.
The whole side of the car is not from our accident.
I got you. You are suing all three defendants, I assume, because the youngest defendant perhaps was a minor at that time, so you're suing the parents?
Yes.
All right, and as I said, the only way the parents would be liable were they to be known as parents who are negligent in raising or supervising their child, and I'm going to conclude you are, particularly with your own behavior here today. You acknowledge that she's violent. You've acknowledged that she has an anger problem. She has said it. She's been convicted of violent acts before. She's been on probation for violent acts. I'm going to conclude that you all have failed to properly supervise or raise her. I haven't heard, and she's rolling her eyes again. You still haven't taught her. You're talking about you couldn't take it anymore. You admitted liability there. When you said I couldn't take it anymore, means you started it. You threw the first blow, and that's what caused you to be liable. I guess you were too busy fighting when they were teaching kids sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. $5,000 for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I feel better that she is, I don't know, maybe gonna learn from this situation. I'm not sure that she will. Hopefully, if not, serious counseling might be needed, but I'm excited.
She has learned her lesson.
Definitely, she's learned her lesson.
I guess I learned my lesson. She learned her lesson too, not to talk smack too, so either way, we both win.
No, she needs an attitude adjustment on something like that. And I'm not home enough, to be honest with you, to do it.
I'm 18, I can move out. No biggie.